Dobry den, tovarzysz.
Hey, Nat, if I said you had a great body, would you hold it again?
I like you, Crypto, but I will neuter you if I have to.
Fair enough. Hey, gorgeous, did you find out any more about those tunnels?
What I found is a scientist who works in the organic weapon technology program here. He knows all about the machines in those tunnels. I, persuaded him to talk.
So you persuaded the scientist to talk, huh? Did he survive the persuasion?
Violence isn't the answer to everything, Crypto. For example, have you noticed the male-to-female ratio in this village?
You sly dog.
Hey, all I did was sit there.
What'd you find out? Is there any easy way to shut those things down?
Those pumping machines are actually organic little nuclear reactors. Incredible! Not to mention highly unstable. A nuclear fuel rod placed inside one will overload it and cause a meltdown.
And there just happens to be a nuclear plant in town. Ought to be a few fuel rods lying around.
Exactly! If you get some fuel rods, Sergei and I will smuggle them into the tunnels.
Okay, Goldie, I'll get your fuel rods for you, but I expect a big reward.
Agent Sergei is acquiring some transportation as we speak. He'll meet you when you find them. You can ask him for your reward.
Party around Lenny's embalmed corpse!
I could not wait to come to Tunguska. I am hearing nuclear experiment scientists you here are very, very groovy.
Bleen, I am crazy for scientist I was meeting at bar other night. But why was his Gelda glowing in dark? He must be taking excellent vitamins. Analgesic of masses, you know.
When one makes a revolution, one cannot mark time. One must always go forward or go back.
Supposedly, scientists are conducting many nuclear experiments in town. I suppose would explain I am peeing green lately.
If we are not getting some new fuel rods soon, we will not be able to generate any power. New shipment was supposed to arrive at Frozen Lakes days ago. What am I supposed to be rendering fission with? Rubber bands?
Give us the child for 8 years, and it will be a Bolshevik forever. And probably a Red Sox fan.
sir, are picking up some significant radiation levels near you, Crypto. Either Gastro's gout is acting up, or there must be fuel rods nearby. That container there is giving off mucho radiation. I'll bet the humans are using it to transport the fuel rods. Agent Sergey is waiting with a truck not far from here. I know how you feel about him, Crypto, but you must conquer your personal issues and take in those fuel rod containers.
Let me be sure your famous Soviet hospitality.
Those fuel rod containers are actually quite enormous. And yet, Agent Sergey can lift them onto that truck all by himself. Most impressive. It's a miracle how many containers Sergey can carry. He's quite a specimen. Wouldn't you agree, Crypto?
I'm needing help over here!
I am not wanting to investigate, but I am also not wishing to be sent to Siberia. You're moving it!
I wasn't certain you were strong enough to handle the job, but you proved me wrong. Crypto, it looks like some of our enemies have foolishly blocked the road out. I had to deal with them myself, but my hands are Take them on for me while I look at Would you come? Where are you, comrade? I'm not likely to make it to the safe house without some protection.
Seems the authorities have been alerted to a presence, comrades. Ordinarily, I would defeat them all with one hand tied behind my back for sport, but since I'm driving, why don't you follow me to the safe house to ensure our cargo arrives intact, huh?
Magic stick! Patrolling in Red Army!
Where are you, comrade? I'm not likely to make it to the safe house without some protection. I'm not likely to make it to the safe house without some protection. I'm not likely to make it to the safe house without some protection. The truck is under attack. We must protect this cargo with our many lives. Courage, comrade.
Well done, Crypto! Our cargo has arrived at the safe house. Now, come and see me. We need to talk.
Whoa, look at that. Finished already. And here I was, just getting started. Of course, I work out. Don't know if you knew that.
Thank you, Crypto. Sergey and I can take it from here.
I'll bet. Hey, how about I just stick around and help you out myself? You know, since I'm already here, I'm sure Sergei's a busy guy, you know, embassies to bug, dissidents to torture.
You're very generous, Crypto, but I think he can find the time. I'll rejoin you once he and I have disabled the machines in the caves. Until then, try and stay out of trouble.
Well, that wasn't condescending. So, he makes time with my girl while I sit around and twiddle my phalangopods. Is that it? Well, homie, don't play that. I made it through a whole nother game all by myself. I don't need anybody's permission to knock some monkey heads. Certainly not some chicks. Yeah.